Okay. Wait, do I have live split up? No. Okay, so let's bring the volume up. Hello. I had a really good spawn here. If you don't know, there's around 100, maybe 200 spawns here in this game. So ideally you want a spawn next to this big tube here, because there's a lot of early resources and we have specific base setups. I can tell you about it later, but yeah. So to begin with, I see a metal, which is good to have in the beginning. So you want 1 titanium, 1 copper, and 6 mushrooms. Since I got the metal and 1 copper, then I already have the titanium. So just turning the metal into titanium, and then with that I can make myself a scanner. And as well, since I have the titanium, I can make an O2 tank early. Now, what I did here, something called cold storage. So if you try to go into your inventory in the lifepod storage and exit like right away before the inventory pops up, it's like saved into the PDA. So the next time you open your PDA, you'll have your inventory there. I don't remember if this works on the current patch, but yeah, you can only do it once though. So, sorry if I pause too much. Chat ain't working. Yeah, crazy fast. Yeah, I know. I had a major lag spike at one point, but I don't know if I think it's fine. Yeah, so I got 2 Seaglides really early here, before I went into the tube. Having like boxes like this that are not in Rex are a really slim chance, so us getting 2 boxes early is like really good. With that, we don't have to go all the way to another wreck to get the Seaglide fragment. So here I'm gonna just pick up every early resources I get. Yeah, Thief Split was insane, but I didn't have... I think... well, we'll see. So yeah, I'm counting every resource I get, just so I know I'm gonna fill up the inventory in lifepod, just exactly, like, so I don't have too much resources. There, since I have the Seaglide blueprint already, I don't have to go to the wreck all the way over here. So I only get like a little bit more oxygen. See here, I'm almost drowning, but I just get just enough oxygen to get the 2 seeds from here, because we need those for later. Now here I'm looking for stalkers, since we need 4 stalker teeth to complete the run, and they are probably the most RNG heavy thing in the game. So we got 1 early, which is really good. And I decided to, because when you die, you always get to keep 1 item from since the last time you were in the base. So every time you go into the base, your inventory just saves, and whatever new you pick up. So here I transfer everything out, and the only thing I have new here is the metal salvage. So I drop it and pick up the stalker tooth instead, so I save it. 2816, yeah, I know. It's insane. I didn't expect, I wasn't like, so I wasn't like nervous or anything until like the last rocket segment. Then I got like fucking, my heart was racing like crazy. So here I just die just to, I don't need to swim back. Then I craft myself some things. So we're gonna craft 1 knife, O2 tank, which I already have, and a Seaglide. So you get it as early as possible. Here I'm also gonna do ghost storage, I think, but I'm not gonna really use it. I only do it for safe measures. There I'm getting 3 table coral just for base and a computer chip. I'm keeping count of every quartz I have just so I don't get too much. We're gonna go in this resource loop just to get the enough right amount of sandstone. Because in safe shallows there's not a lot of places that you can get sandstone, so you have this specific loop to go through. So here we have 3 already. And sandstone is always like a guaranteed spawn. So here, ideally you want under 4 minutes re-entry to the lifepod by this loop. Now in this run we got 3:20, which is 40 seconds ahead, so or in the world record I don't know which time, the other world record I don't know which time I got, but yeah. So right now I'm making components to get myself a habitat builder. Also grabbed another metal just to get titanium. Because we need a lot of titanium to make the base. Now, something here, I'm doing a setup. So I have this in a specific place so I can flood the base. So the reason I flood the base, or how, I can show you later, is the mushrooms do damage to the base. We're going to use the mushrooms to flood the base. So the reason why I flood the base is so you can do a glitch called Super Seaglide. Combines multiple speeds to your player, thinking you're like walking in a base, running and swimming at the same time or something. So that way it combines multiple speeds, so you can use your Seaglide really fast. And also some other things that like the poison stingers doesn't affect you, or some creatures doesn't like recognize you. But you lose this if you go above water. So ideally, you don't want to go above water. So you can see I do it. It's a really compact base. I place this tube in front so I can skip the exit animation. Now we're getting some metal so we can give it to the stalkers. We have so little time to get the stalker thief in this speedrun. So that's why it's so RNG heavy, because you want like 4 thief right away. Now I had one early, so, and you can also get like some later in the run, but it's hard, or it can cost you some time. Going for sub 28? I don't know. Right now I have a final exam that I'm gonna practice, so maybe not too many streams. Yeah, you can also see I got an extra one here. So there was a lot of stalkers there in the beginning, and I got crazy luck on every stalker grabbing like the good metal. Like when they're all stacked up and they're going for like, they almost fight for a metal, so you get like multiple grabs and at one time. There I got one. Then I needed 2 more. 2 right away. They're completely visible. Sometimes they're hard to see. So yeah. After exams, we should try. Yeah. Like I said, if I get time. I don't know if I'm gonna be a little bit busy after the exam because of my exam starts after the Christmas. So I'm gonna be busy in the Christmas as well, and yeah. So I'm making like different things. I'm gonna make a bigger high capacity O2 tank for more O2. Now I'm doing the same as ghost storage. It's called flare storage, or people call it ghost storage as well. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. So here I'm just using a flare at the same time as opening a storage, so the animations overlap and it doesn't like open the storage of the lockers. So it's basically the same as the ghost storage at the lifepod. Just overlaps animations and you get to keep your inventory for later. Now in this volcano or geyser or whatever you want to call it, there's a lot of sandstone and resources, so this is the most ideal, most like resource dense caves in the game. So we're gonna pick up everything we need here. I'm keeping count of copper and quartz, just so I have like the right amounts. Guess it takes a little bit damage here. I didn't realize it was, yeah. Also, we got a early mobile vehicle bay fragment. Ideally, you want like three early fragments, so you don't have to go to another wreck there as well. It's the same as the Seaglide. So I'm using the ghost storage, just because I have full inventory now. Using the ghost storage to fill up the inventory. Now I'm keeping 2 titanium just for another glitch I'm gonna do afterwards. But here I'm just counting how many gold I have. So I have 5, I need 8. So I need 3 more, I got 1 there. I'm also grabbing every metal I can get, just because I need titanium ingots for Moonpool. Wait, let me bring the chat box up here. I don't have the chat box here. There. There's more sandstone in these caves, and here's the wreck where you get mobile vehicle bay fragments. So right here I'm using glitch. I don't know what it's called, to be honest, but you just, if you make a base inside of a wreck, it just despawns. This doesn't work in the current patch. And tube counts as a base, so you just make a tube and then but some PDAs despawn as well, so ideally you don't want to, if you're trying to get all the PDAs and stuff in the casual run, you don't want to do that glitch. Right here I got 6 metal salvage, which is pretty good. That means I have a lot of titanium. Wait, let me bring up the chat again. Wreck despawn, yeah. Do you think the time you could get maybe 27 4x? It depends. It's all about the RNG. You could get pretty good RNG, more good RNG, but it's pretty, yeah. At the point, it doesn't require more skill; it just requires RNG. And I got the death glitch while I lag spiked, which is really, it's the first time I gotten the O2 death skip. I'll talk about it later, but yeah. So I just grabbed a lot of the table coral. This is like just a heavy crafting segment, crafting a lot of components for endgame, and as well as a mobile vehicle bay and yeah, stuff I'm gonna use after I'm done with Aurora. Yeah, I just I don't know if I'm gonna. It just depends on how much I want to grind. It's like now, I was just chilling off stream. I didn't plan on streaming or anything. But, I just got this run, so. I mean, there's a lot more RNG than just the stalkers as well. Of course, it just starts with the spawn, you know, but I mean, just the limestone spawns, all the resource spawns. It every RNG like based part in the game just when you're going for a world record, it's really like it gets so optimized that like even though you need you just spend 5 more seconds just to go to another limestone in the beginning, you know. That's 5 seconds that could have like shaved off the time. And there's so many like small parts like that. But like you can't just care about that in the beginning because you just want the run going, you know. So I'm doing a let me rewind. I'm doing a Aurora skip, it's called. So there's a part next to the ship here that I can go like inside the Aurora. It's just a small crack here. And because I have super Seaglide and I'm really fast, I can just go to a certain point here in the Aurora, which is right under the captain's quarters. And you can see it's barely here, it's just the outline of it. And I know, and then I just hold upwards and I launch myself up because I have super Seaglide. And the code is always 2679. Just grab the blueprint and die. Just learned earlier from your thanks. I just kept launching up and it. Yeah, the skip we use is only in 2018 patch, I think, but there's one in current patch. No, yeah, I think I don't really keep track of every patch, but in current patch there's another line for it without SSG. This inventory management was really good because I had like everything I needed right away. I'm deconstructing this solar panel partially just to save myself some resources. I'm getting also a fish here. I'll show you later why I grabbed that fish. It doesn't matter which fish it is, but it's just another like animation overlaying. There's always a Seaglide fragment there on lifepod 3, so you can get 2 extra titanium. Then I grab myself the ice talk seed there, because you need for hatching enzymes. And also, if you're wondering, the reason why I break rocks so fast. But yeah, this was. Okay, let me just start by saying the reason I break rocks so fast is because I bind the left click and right click to scroll wheel, so it gets more inputs easily, you know. So yeah, I was because I had low battery on my headset. I needed the audio, you know. So I was taking in the charging port, and I kind of like moved my mouse a little bit, so it pointed upwards, and I almost lost the SSG, Super Seaglide. And that could have just been run killer. I couldn't like complete the run then, so I was just probably like centimeters away from losing world record. Yeah, this is fish skip, I think it's called. So you use a fish, and by releasing the fish and picking up the purple tablet at the same time, you can just overlap and switch your Seaglide at the same time. So you just the purple tablet animation skips by, so you can use the Seaglide right away. So here I'm looking for lithium and gold. I need 4 gold and 14 lithium. So I'm keeping count of everything I have. This base is a base I'm building for endgame. It's just to craft the hatching enzymes.
Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core, sustained during planet fall.
And there's some reapers here, so I'm also being a little bit careful, but I also know that there's some places in this area that they can't just get to. Like this place, they can't come here and kill you. I was kind of close on the other one. You switch to Seaglide right after you throw fish, and do you know if the fish keep the same? I don't know what floater skip is. I've never used it, but I just spam one. I just spam the Seaglide button. Right away, right as I release the fish, just right click, and then just spam the button where I have a Seaglide on. It usually works. I was kind of having a rough time because I need Cyclops engine fragments here and Moonpool. Engine fragments was pretty good spawns, but Moonpool, I was kind of having a rough time finding them. I didn't see anyone here. And I got one there, and I also saw the other one right here. This one. And you only need 2, so I got both. But that's like another thing that I could have saved a little bit of time on. We don't have a fish, we have floater. Yeah, I guess it works the same. I guess it's the same thing. Just unless floater have another like release animation. I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, maybe it does because it like brings the hands together and. Yeah, so here I'm doing the ghost storage. So I'm getting the mobile vehicle bay because I'm gonna use it as a. Now I'm deploying every lithium and stuff because I need the inventory space. So we're getting some more seeds for hatching enzymes, and then we're gonna use the mobile vehicle bay. This doesn't work on the current patch, but if you release it next to like a like this, like a mountain or something, you can just glitch through the terrain. And we have like lineups for it, like the one I just did. And also clip A and clip C. That's like that's what we call our base designs as well. It's just 2 bases, 2 main base designs that are clip A and clip C. What I did this one was clip C, and it's usually the fastest clip to do. I think it's shorter animation. I don't know. Yeah, and the nickel was really good. Nickel, I got one there. I need 3 nickel, and they're really hard to get and to see. So just a tiny little, and everything is the same color in that mine. So I got one there as well. So nickel could probably not have been better. Here I got the lag spike. This is the lag spike I was talking about. I think it was because I have another like recording software up that I forgot to close, and it was like recording as well. So that's probably why I was lag spiking a little bit, even though I have a new PC. Sea Dragon, like every huge creature doesn't really matter for us because we have this fast Seaglide, fast movement. So I need 4 Kyanite and 4 sulfur here. I got 1 of both, so It's not really good, but it worked out at the end, so it was fine.
Warning,
You
emergency
always die to
power
nickel?
only.
Yeah, I always
Oxygen
used to die to
production
nickel as well in the
offline.
beginning. But in the beginning, I just made another moon pool at the nickel. You lose a lot of time, but if you just def resets, it's good. Just make another moon pool at the nickel so you can just have more air and stuff. So I'm getting the ion power cells fragments. And also dying, as you see there. So I was dying to save time there, so I made a moon pool here before I enter the base, just so I can respawn here and still have the super Seaglide, because the base is flooding. Because we're so deep, it takes like damage from the lava and stuff. So the base is flooding, and then while I was down in base, it flooded, and I could just respawn in the base, and get super Seaglide. Now I got 4 granite, so I needed 3 more sulfur. Got 1 there. And I realized there was nothing more here, so you can do a backup, which is grabbing some out of bounds. Here I'm also doing another MVB clip, as you call it, the mobile vehicle bay clip. And I leave the mobile vehicle there. So this is the reason it's like the same as the base designs, because on clip C, which that clip is clip C, it's like right underneath the clip C base. So when everything just stops loading in this area when I'm far away, it goes up to my other base at the beginning. I got 2 sulfur here out of bounds. It was really good spawns earlier, so that was a good backup. But I guess you can see in this split that I lost some time. Probably not all just because of the spawns, but or maybe it was. I think I lost like 7 seconds, 8 seconds.
I am what you seek. Want to help you.
Yeah, this was really good. I just grabbed another seed and another iron cube, which is always in that cave, just so I can use it here. And because we have Super Seaglide, we can kind of glitch through the terrain. So as you see here, glitch through the terrain because you're so fast. The collision, you can't go through the terrain, but the collision, like, you can almost go through the terrain.
The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom, but they could not.
And I don't know why the devs did it, but there's a purple tablet out of bounds there. So we just grabbed it, grab that one, and we make ourselves a fabricator. And then I'm switching some batteries just for safe measures. Now we're deconstructing the hatch and everything just so I don't spawn in that base afterwards, because you can't respawn at the base without a hatch. I'm taking off the O2 tank just because we're gonna use do a glitch here. So taking off the O2 tank to lose all my oxygen. Now when you're hatching the eggs here, you don't have to wait for anything. You can just go through the portal and the juveniles will be right there. We're also going to do a glitch called cure clip. You can see here we use the cure ball, I guess, to go out of bounds. Yeah, why the fuck is that purple tablet there? But no, let's not complain. Oh, I agree. I don't know. Probably just some random dev just put it there. Because you can, in casual playthroughs and stuff, you can see it like the glowing, but you can't get to it anywhere. I was kind of nervous at this gear flip because I was like halfway out of bounds, so I wasn't sure if it worked, but it worked. So the reason I go out of bounds here is just to get to the gun quick. So I'm going to 0 oxygen, then I equip the tank, so when I unequip the tank, I can die. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna start animation by clicking this button, you know, and then I'm gonna open my inventory at the same time and hopefully um, take off the O2 tank while I'm in the animation. So you can see I lag spiked, but I'm still grabbing the O2 tank. And I was like, what, how the fuck did I do that? So I got the skip, and you can probably see by my cursor, I was like, fucking, I was super excited there. Because it skips, yeah, see, it probably skips like 7 to 8 seconds or something. So you spawn at the lifepod there, and we're just gonna do some crafting, and we're gonna go straight away. Enable ghost storage again and super Seaglide. You can enable, if you go inside a flooded base and outside again without SSG, it doesn't enable SSG, but you need to like refresh the base state by deconstructing and reconstructing the hatch a little bit. So that's what you see I did there. And I also grabbed the flare and started the ghost storage at the same time. Then I'm grabbing another fish because you need to do another fish skip, and also a metal salvage because we need 4 titanium for a base tube. Great run, yeah, I know. So I wasn't nervous at all at this point, because and I always like, okay, this is a pretty good run, but you could die at the reef. At reef you could die easily because the fragments are so RNG based, and I lost some time at it, but didn't die. So I need 2 ruby, 2 gel sacks. I got 1 of both there, and there was conveniently 2 more there. So now I also grabbed a salt because we need for acid, the acid thing. No, hydrochloric acid. So we're just gonna grab 4 iron cubes for the iron power cells. Now, this wreck is where the blueprints are. And I'm looking around because it spawns on the floor here as well, on the seabed. So I see one early there. I'm gonna just go for it. Cyclops Bridge wasn't a problem, because I got one early in Aurora. As you see there was like, I'm already done with it, and there's more fragments. I got 2 Cyclops hull, and I need 1 more. I'm using fish skip on the data box. So I overlap the... Wait, I want to see if I can see another... Because here's where I lost some time. It could be anywhere here, like whole fragments. My best glitch run is 1 hour and 1 minute on current patch on console. I was just practicing random glitches. Yeah, current patch, 1 hour and 1 minute is not bad for a current patch. Not bad at all. Because a lot of the glitches just don't work. Or whatever. Yeah, I was using a lot of time here just I finally got the whole fragment there. I'm using Ghost Surge again, deploying everything I grabbed new so I don't lose it. Then I'm using the mushroom to kill myself. There I'm grabbing enough to build a dupe base. we're gonna make we're gonna make this base. As you can see here, it's a little weird how I make the base. But it makes the base in a weird state, which just every build you connect to it just duplicates or like overlaps in a way, as you can see here. Now I have 2 moon pools. You can make this base in other ways, but yeah. So I just deconstruct or reconstruct it again, just to dupe it again and deconstruct it, and then yeah, just do it. You can probably see what I'm doing here. So I need to do it 5 times. Now I did 4. This is the 5th. I only need 1. I don't fully deconstruct it because I don't need to. Just save some time. Then I'm grabbing the mobile vehicle bay from doing the clip, because as you can see, as I told you, it just conveniently is right there, right next to the base. Repositioning it to get enough space to build a platform. And while the platform is building, of course I'm gonna do my speedrun strats and craft while it's crafting. Here I did something bad. I wasn't supposed to go outside the base, but it worked out. I kinda lost probably a second here because I couldn't grab the stalker tooth here. I didn't really need to rewind there. Yeah, the stalker tooth here, which I needed for crafting 2 more later. Still, at this point, I wasn't really nervous. I was like, maybe after. Yeah, I can tell you exactly the point I got nervous, or like my heart was racing. So I just needed to go to the storage and grab the tooth. Yeah, boom, boom. We're gonna go a little bit back and forth for the base just to like overlap things. Crafting another phase of the rocket and then crafting more stuff at the base meanwhile. Like, at this point I got nervous. Or, not this point, but in probably 10 seconds. No, I'm probably got nervous here. Because the reason I got nervous is because the Cyclops, and the reason we make the Cyclops, by the way, just for one reason and one reason only. It's to make the Cyclops shield generator. It sounds kind of stupid, but I mean the Cyclops only has the fabricator inside that you need to use. So that's the only reason we make it. And you can see the Cyclops is like meant to tilt the platform down so I can craft another phase of the rocket without losing Super Seaglide. And you can see here it's kind of distance. It isn't like supposed to be tilting it that much. Only like it's over halfway underwater now. Over halfway. So it should be like at this point. So sometimes the collisions are really buggy. So you can probably just fly away and you just lose the run. So I was kind of nervous, like something like that happening. But there, yeah, I just made the shield generator, and now I'm just ready to make the last phase of the rockets. Here, I could just feel my heart fucking beating like really fucking fast. You can see like how sideways the angle the platform is. It's like so close to bugging out. Here I also do flare escape on just another animation escape on every button. Saves a lot of seconds there, so oh, you don't need to do anything with the time capsule, so we're not gonna save time and skip that one. Most runners here,
support systems online.
some runners, if you go to the time capsule, the run is dead because you need to like have a picture. It probably takes like 30 seconds. So if you just enter the time capsule, the run's dead. Kind of a bad thing to happen at the end of the run.
Come here
There,
to me.
time 28:16.
Ready to launch
Oh
on
my
your
fucking
command,
god.
Captain.
No way I just did that.
Launch in 10, 9, 8, 7,
Oh!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just saved like 20 seconds on the last hole fragments.
Time
Jesus
capsule
Christ.
jettisoned.
True. Pretty true. 20 seconds. 20 seconds off. That was insane. RNG could have been a little bit better, but I mean, 728 is
Caution,
possible.
approaching orbital debris field.
Oh my god. I'm in shock right now. Thank you for everyone watching.
Orbital debris
I'll probably make
field
another
clear.
video on this with
Performing
live commentary,
gravitational maneuver.
explaining every glitch that I used. So you can go check that out in the description, or you could just read in the description this
Confirm
short summary of every glitch I
coordinates.
used, just in case if you're
Nearest
wondering why
interstellar
the
phase gate.
Seaglide is going fast, or why I have
Engaging ion
the
boosters in
storage,
3, 2.
the lifepod
One.
storage and stuff, like anywhere. I will say though that these glitches used are on old patch. Every glitch I use is almost every glitch is patched on the newest update.
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning.